Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I want to start a new series, well, descending off of Minecraft, obviously, but I more want to take a look at the hack/mine mod. I've actually played quite a few hours of this, but nonetheless, I haven't really touched much upon the actual game because I've only reached like level 4 at the most. But I don't know, I just feel like creating a hack/mine series would be pretty fun and you guys would enjoy it, etc, etc. But let's call this YouTube world. And I have to use my old mic, so you're probably gonna hear a lot of clicks in the background and keyboards and such. Hopefully I can try to use Audacity to take that out as much as I can, but for the most part I really don't see that happening, so I'm terribly sorry for that. So I've experimented a lot and I cannot use the Mage. Well, I can, but mana, he's not powerful enough. Ranger, I can't get attacks out fast enough, so I want to be a warrior. Well, what about a dwarven warrior? Because I hear dwarves are the best for that. But wow, there's pigs on top of there. Okay. So, this mod basically brings a huge RPG feel to Minecraft. And as you can see, I'm finding a boss right out of the back. Enemies are relatively easy, but they spawn a little too much, in my opinion. Because I'll be fighting this guy and then someone else will just come up randomly behind me. Thankfully not that time. And things like Rafflecondas will destroy everything that is attacking you. Just like that. That is a Raffleconda. Basically it is a snake of creeper heads that it's really weird to see it the first time. Wow, it made that. Wow. Wow, that was... I didn't expect to see that. Okay, so I can use this. Wow, that's awesome. Kill that guy. No, Raffleconda. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, get out of here, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, shit. So basically, when they explode, they explode. They explode bad. They will ruin your day if you get too close. But this is called a dungeon, I believe, and basically what it is, well, a tower actually, to be more precise. These have treasures at the top, and they have quote-unquote bedrock walls that can't be penetrated by anything in the game, and well, except for creative mode, most likely. Creative mode beats all. But so there's actually three floors of rooms until a treasure room, and there's at least 2 to 3 mob spawners in each one, ranging from slimes to nagas to all sorts of things, and some naturally spawned monsters can be in there too. And oh my god, get off of me. Yeah, see, now you can never fight like one thing. You're always gonna fight like 20 other things. And by the way, I highly suggest, no matter what class you are, Ranger, yes, if you're a Ranger or a Mage, always take the blocks that Rafflecondas will blow up, because in dungeons it's very difficult to get around even if you're using your class's natural travel ability. For the warrior, oh god. Oh jeez. For the warrior, I really wish you could hear it. For the warrior and ranger, you can leap, which is like a Saxton Hale jump basically. And for the mage, it's a teleport, which isn't very effective at all in my opinion. I think it's actually pretty worthless and should be buffed a little bit more, like give you more range. 'Cause it's pretty stupid how you can only like teleport about the range of a leap. which I mean, mages should be allowed to travel long distance. That's kind of their advantage over other classes. They have magical powers. I mean, let them actually use that magical power. It's either seriously, let's use Borderlands 2 for an example. I just wanna prove a point here. Borderlands 2. I was reading in Game Informer. Sorry, I'm cracking my knuckles. I do that a lot. I was reading in Game Informer the other month or two ago that Borderlands 2, the developers are actually taking away class balance. Like, they're gonna let one class dual wield anything in the game, and then they're just gonna give other classes things that are like special abilities that are suitable. So dual wielding as a special ability, like you could take this out and just dual wield like 2 machine guns or 2 snipers or whatever, and they're doing that just to let the players have fun. I mean, it doesn't matter about balance too much. It's more of how much the person enjoys the game, which I really think is definitely a good example they're setting, because you really shouldn't care. The only time you should really care about balance in a game is if you're making a multiplayer game like Halo or Crisis or Battlefield, Call of Duty even. I really didn't want to say it, but it's an example. I really don't like Call of Duty. I don't like talking about it. It's just like, it's like spamming a comment section. Every new comment is a new game. It's old, it's ridiculous, it's stupid, no one really cares about it. And oh my god, wow, I'm being raped. Wow, I'm being raped. And Steam is telling me stuff I don't really care too much about, but he's a good friend, so. Wow! Thank God for this. But anyway, this is basically an RPG. Hold on. Yeah, this is an RPG. Wow, I'm going like so many different tracks. See, this mod is intense. Like, you will literally have things everywhere to fight. You will never have a shortage of fighting in this game. But this is just basically a dungeon crawler enemy fighting game. You're really never gonna go anywhere without seeing an enemy. I think that's like literally impossible. But oh my god, that's a lot of enemies. Anyway, as I was saying about the Mage, just to quickly finish up the classes, the Mage does not have a very useful teleport ability. It's almost better to just go everywhere you want to go. Just walk, because he can only go about as far as a leap, which is basically useless unless you're on the treetops. So, wow, that looks nice. You got a hatchet. I don't use shovels. You gotta put everything in your action bar, by the way, because this is kind of like the action bar, because if you don't put it in your action bar, then you can't actually use it, because this is your inventory in here, and these are like different areas. You can't access your chest inventory, so basically anything in here you'll never see. Or maybe not. Okay, maybe not, my bad. I did not know, because those are the only thing. That is okay. I take that back. I thought they were 2 separate inventories. I feel like using the curse bolt. But man, this mod has got me in so many different directions. It is a very intense mod, as you can tell. So to be quite honest, there's not a lot to do. I'm being as honest as I can. There's not a lot to do, but in terms of things to fight, you cannot beat it. There's about maybe roughly 20 types of enemies to fight, and they all get increasingly stronger as you progress through the map. Actually, you want to keep moving the entire time. And why wouldn't these guys just die and get out of here? Ah, Jesus. But you want to keep moving. If you stay in one place, you're not gonna have much fun. You just want to keep moving throughout the map, killing what you find, and just have a good time. Basically, that's what they're trying to do here. And I think I'm finally thinning out their forces. Yeah, I don't think I am. Now the problem here is that I don't want to die, so I mean, I don't lose that much if I die, but just the thought of me dying is just no. Oh no! Oh no! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Okay, that went very well. That went very well. Oh Jesus! Whoa! Ah! See, I told you there's so many damn things to fight in this. It's not even funny, and this isn't lucky either. This is like, okay, I'm lucky to not have things constantly on me right now. There are so many things to fight, and that was a charge, by the way. There's so many things to fight, basically. Okay, there is a lot in this mod, but I kind of expected a little more. But this is definitely still in progress. So, anyway, on to the next part. Every class has their special skills. Like, for example, you just saw me charge into an enemy and do about 10 damage to him. Basically, what that was is a charge, and this is a warrior-only skill. Every class gets 5 unique skills. Well, 4 unique skills, unless you're counting the mage. The mage exchanges leap for a teleport, which I just talked about being kind of terrible. But anyway, except for that one leap, this is the leap, by the way. That's a leap, and a teleport goes about the same distance, but it doesn't do the damage to you. And it's a little harder to use. But, as I'm saying, wow, what a track I'm on, you know? So, what was I even saying? I am, like, losing it. There's just so much. Okay, skills. So, the ranger's skills are all about firing the arrow in certain ways. The ranger is able to dominate many enemies, but if they get any closer to the medium range, the ranger is basically screwed, because he's meant to be picking things off, doing a lot of damage, using the environment to their advantage. Like, they're given the natural ability to climb up natural blocks, like literally climb up them. It doesn't matter how high they are. They will climb up 256 blocks, and they will not stop. That is their major advantage over everything else, is that they can do that. And I just got a bow. Give you a compass for whatever reason. Don't really need it. So, if you can choose any class you want, technically. Like, I had a level 4 ranger that I was actually training up to be a warrior, so that I could traverse anything, basically. And I was doing really well until I got into a tower, and I started shooting explosive arrows, which were creating force fields, which is a bug in the game, or the mod, actually. So basically, if you shoot exploding arrows, make sure you shoot them towards places that you aren't planning on going, because they can occasionally leave behind their explosions, causing a force field, and it is not easy to get past. Like, if it can get so strong that you can't even, like, walk against it. Say, like, the force field was right there. This would, okay, hi, spider. Say the force field was, like, right in there, somewhere in there. This is me holding down the W button, and that's my best chance of getting there, and then I'll slowly start moving back. It's a pretty intense force field. But anyway, it's nighttime, so I'm not too sure if more mobs spawn or not, but anyway. Next, over in the top right here, I'm not sure if I have my cursor enabled or not. Most likely not. But look at my character. Look where he's looking. Over there on the far top right of the screen, you see entropic fields, and you see a mini-map. Basically, this shows you the area that your character is currently on, and it will update as you actually traverse the map. So, as you can see, now that I'm kind of underground, you can see the enemies that are nearby. Like, there's an enemy right below me, but however deep, and I just leap out of there easily. Man, there's a lot of Rafacondas. And it basically shows you a lot of things. The different biomes, like the entropic fields here. There's a lot of biomes, by the way. And the different biomes typically host different enemies. Like, some will have scorpions, which are essentially just spiders with scorpion tails on them, which, creative, yes, but they don't have their own noise. Nothing has their own noise. They all copy close relatives. So, like, the mages in the game copy zombie pigmen for whatever reason. And this spider can follow me almost. Die. It dropped the leather tunic. Yeah. Nah, that's not worth it.